Car rental firm Hertz has fired 26 Muslim employees because they apparently would take their prayer breaks, but they wouldn't clock out. Now, Hertz says that they had warned these employees ahead of time. Look, if you're going to do your prayer breaks, that's fine. We don't have a problem with it, but you have to clock out. One of the employees allegedly would take 5 prayer breaks a day at 5 minutes apiece. So Hertz didn't want him to be on the clock while he did that.
So I think this is a really interesting case because there's good points on both sides. First of all, in the original directives to the employees, it didn't mention anything about prayers, and it said if you take a break that is less than 10 minutes long, you do not have to clock out. Recently, they changed it, included prayers in the guidelines, and said you have to clock out no matter what. And then immediately thereafter said, aha, you're not doing it, you guys are gone. Okay, so it's very fishy, and it sounds like that they're targeting the Muslim employees in this case.
I wouldn't say immediately after. They issued the warning about, the prayer breaks or whatever on September 30th. It's now October 20th, and they got about a month.
They got less than a month. I mean, it seems like a pretty quick turnaround, and a couple of warnings probably would have helped instead of going ahead and firing 26 of them immediately, okay, or within 2-3 weeks. Right? No, I think that they were targeted. Now, look, the thing is, if you have a rule that you're applying consistently, and a guy wants to take 5 different breaks, and that's what Muslim prayer is 5 times throughout the day, but some is like 5 in the morning, so I don't know how that relates to his job. But let's say he wants to take all those breaks, and you don't want him taking those breaks. I think that that's at least fair to have them punch out. Right? You can't say you can't take those breaks, but you can say I'm not going to pay you or for those breaks, or you got to go through a certain procedure, etc. That I think the rule could have been fair and it could have been applied fairly. In this case, I don't think it was.
Okay, so I think that we disagree about how the rule was applied. We definitely agree that it's a reasonable rule, especially if they're just asking them to punch out if they're going to take their break. It's not that big of a deal, right? The one place where I do agree with the Muslims that got fired was they're making the argument that, look, we took breaks because we wanted to pray. What about people who don't clock out when they take their cigarette breaks?
Yeah, no, look, it's obvious. They're obviously discriminating against them because there wasn't any new regulations about the guys taking the smoking breaks, et cetera, et cetera. I don't really even think it's a close call in this case. Now, again, if you said, hey, I've got a religion where I got to take 12, 20-minute breaks throughout the day, I at the very least want you to punch out, right? And 5 breaks is significant, but you got to apply it fairly, and in this case, I don't think it was close.